Welcome back to the Mall Performance Audio channel. Last video of the year. Year number 2 of doing YouTube, guys. And I want to thank all you guys. You guys have been awesome. Final one. Figured we'd do something a little bit special. I wanted to get started in on the worst enclosures of YouTube. If you guys don't know what this is, last year I started a series where everybody was trying to find the best enclosure on YouTube, the absolute, best bang for your buck, best design, all that stuff. And I thought, well, there's a lot more people out there with horrible enclosures than there is with really good build enclosures. So I thought, let's test some of the bad stuff and see if the bad stuff is really bad. So if you go back on the channel, check it out. I did a bucket, I did a box. What else did I do? Just a bunch of stuff. Oh, fish tank. I put one in the fish tank, and the series last year was a toilet. So, so yeah, it was a pretty good series. A lot of people liked it. This year, I got a couple things up my sleeve for this year. A couple things I've been saving, and last year I did 2 at a time, but I think I'm gonna break it up into one, enclosure per video. That way we can get a better look and a better feel for how they do. We're gonna do them in audio shed this year. So this is a smaller room. It's heated. It's not cold out in the garage, and I got a couple surprises for you guys. So to start off with, I have an SPL meter in here now. So we are gonna test all these enclosures across the board, and we're gonna see which one. I'm just gonna keep track of everything. We're gonna see which one is the loudest, because that's basically all I'm testing for this, is just how loud they are. I'm not testing for sound quality. These things they're poop enclosures, guys. I mean, the whole point is to see if they can just perform, and then might as well put a number to it. So today's special is the Crockpot sub. Last year I used the Hutchinson, and the Hutchinson was really big and didn't want to fit in a lot of things, so I had to use really big stuff. So this year, we got the Kicker. And the Kicker fits, it's very efficient, doesn't take a lot of power, doesn't take a dump truck to power it. And I love the sub. Every time I pick this sub up, I love the sub even more. It's just, it's a comp R, but you can tell when something is very well made and they've put a lot of thought into it. And it's becoming one of my favorite little subs. So this is just your standard Crockpot. Something went bad with this last year. I don't even know. We were going to throw it away. We got 100 Crockpots. So all I did, I'm like, hey, let's save it for an enclosure. So it is literally just sitting in there. Man, it's heavy. There's nothing in there. You say, Sean, why didn't you invert it? Well, I think it just looks better inside of it. Siliconed it up around the outside of it. It's got a couple little air leaks, don't really care. And got the whiteboard down, and we're going to test Crockpot sub, SPL. There's a new addition to the fleet here, a Sony. This is just 100 times 2. It is just, it doesn't have much, it's already kicked into Protect a couple times on these. No big deal, I'll figure it out. If not, then I'm going to get something bigger. That was just kind of I need something right now kind of deal. And I tell you what we're going to do is I want to test this sub. I got it hooked up just by itself right now. The wraps are still hooked up here. So I got those unhooked. We're going to test these, or test this, and then we'll hook these up to it, and then we'll kind of do a whole, give you guys a listening test. But we're going to see what this does SPL-wise first. And we'll see what it does. I'm working like 3 remotes and everything all at once. So let's hope I can do this real quick. So hold on one second here. Let's see. We are turned all the way up. Volume 52. Yep. It's about where it likes to be. And let's see what it does. everything really low. Okay, I think on that first rip I seen, was it 109.8 or 109? I'll have to go back and watch the video, but I think it was 109.8. So that'd be, it usually, I think it was about 108.7 to 109, somewhere around there. I'll go back, look at the video. I'll write it down on the SPL board, and we'll go from there. So the next video, you'll see it up there. Let me put you guys on pause. Let me hook up the wraps. I'll get a song, and then we'll see how it sounds. Give me a second. All right, we got some content-free music because I did get struck last time I used this song. So let's see what we can do. I turned it up a little bit to 55. Should be able to play a little bit better music now that I'm not doing sign sweeps. So let's see what happens. This is with the wraps. The acrylic is almost all the way up, set on 55. All right, guys. So it does add to the base of the room. I'm gonna say if you was in a pinch and you had a ceramic enclosure, because that's what I found out last year, is that a lot of these enclosures, the really bad ones that I was trying, like the box and all that stuff, as soon as you would touch it, and you would it would become more rigid, and of course then we all know what happens, you know, when you're losing from, what am I trying to say? We all know that non-rigid enclosures are crappy. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, guys, last video of the year. Thank you for a good 2023. I'll be back in 2024. We're going to keep going through the worst enclosures of YouTube. I'm still going to test two ways for now. It's kind of cold outside. I'll start back on the Dirt to Demos build when it gets warmer. And then I will see you guys at Slamology this year. Or next year, 2024. Looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to doing a build on the golf cart. That's something else I'm thinking about doing this year. I want to do an all kicker build on the golf cart is what I want to do. I love those comp R's. I'd love to do a whole kicker setup just on the golf cart alone. So I'll figure that one out. Still, you know, Dirt to Demos is going to be my major thing I'm going to focus on this year. The audio shed was a lot of my time and a lot of money this year. So this is what took precedent this year, and then the dirt to demos will take precedent next year. I had to have some place. I had to get a man cave. The house is too small, and I just had to have some place to test and play and do stupid stuff like this. So, again, guys, thanks. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna give you guys a breakdown on the 6.5 two-way. What I thought of the shootout so far. So this is kind of what I think of the shootout so far of the 6.5s. DDs, B minus, Sound Cubed A minus, and Savard Wraps B plus. They all have their goods, pros and cons. I don't even say there's really any cons to any of them. It just some shine through better than others in certain places. And I know some guy said, well, you need to put more power on. Well, yeah, I know. We could throw 1,000,000 watts to all this stuff, and it will definitely be louder. These will be louder. I mean, the SPL setup, I'm not pushing this kicker anywhere near its limit. I can throw more wattage on it, but I just need something across the board that's even. So this is what I have right now for testing equipment. Farther down the road, we'll double or triple power, and then we can go back and retest some of these if we want. So, all right, guys. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to all you guys, to the subscribers, all the YouTubers out there that help me. Oh my God, I'm getting too old for this. That helped me in the background. Justin at DIY, Scott at Southern Thunder, Derek always helps, Vega, Toids. I mean, all you guys. I know I'm forgetting everybody. Kicker was a great one this year to even be around. You could always talk to any of the guys at Kicker. They're just so friendly. All the guys, the usuals, they're in the background. I love all you guys. Just thank you for a good year. Hopefully 2024, we'll step our game up a little bit with a SPL build, which I'm looking forward to. And yeah, so if I've missed anything or whatever, I'll see you in 2024. Oh, I can't even do this. I don't edit my videos, so love you guys. See you next year.